It's the CalebDMTG show.
Yeah, I had a few tweaks that I wanted to try out last time we jammed this deck. So let's try them.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Sephley Pod, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months. Super losing day, huh? What did we start out with again?
Oh shit, what up?
Went 2 and 3 with reanimating. Oh, we played that mono red Arclight deck, that's right. That deck also, like, seemed fine. We've had some rough matchups.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
Schmitzels has gifted 10 subs. Hell yeah. Thanks, Schmitzels. Congratulations to Tony Tino, to Sharkaside, to Valwin XX, to Lats, to Saint Nothing, to J Shrimp 3, to Johnny Connor, to Skull Monkey 3, to Junglebot NA, and to Aldado is Middle.
Oh shit, what up?
Congrats, folks, and thanks, Schmitzel. I'm not gonna play any Miracles now. I didn't even finish the one league I started with Miracles because I was having so very little fun. It is not a deck that I'll be playing on stream.
Oh shit, what
So
up?
you don't have to ask me anymore. When you're on a losing streak and you have to use real ticks instead of play points, it feels bad, man. We're playing another, like, very matchup dependent deck too. Reanimator went 2 and 3. A lot of close matches in Gage Ocean, but our draws didn't quite line up. What were the updates from last time? I'm playing 4 Bogart Arbingers, 2 Kiki Jikis. I cut the Lord effects. There's 3 Munitions Experts in the main. The sideboard got swapped by like 6+ cards. Chalices and Leylines now. Is Eldrazi Conscription still a deck? Well, it was never really a deck. It was like a rogue brew that I was monkeying around with. And I got some free wins. I've thought about testing it again, though. Might play well with the new Reanimator cards. Do I feel like Modern's in a good place? Modern's in an interesting place, which it hasn't been for a while. So I'm like excited to actually play Modern. Like I just had 2 losing leagues in a row, and I'm still having a good time, and that's a good sign for the format. Yeah, that's not what they're talking about, Face Check. They're talking about my Modern list, I imagine, because I spent a lot of time streaming it. They especially referenced it with Reanimator cards, right? So they're probably talking about my Reanimator build. Probably not talking about the block deck. Can infer that with language. Can use context clues. You don't have to well actually every fucking comment. How's the taste? Lumel Naughties? Fucking fantastic. I hadn't had Lose in a long time. And I had never had it frozen delivered in the mail. And I was worried that like the crust wouldn't be like as good as getting it like in the pizza place. But it was fantastic. The crust was crunchy, delicious butter crust. absolutely perfect. And the cheese was all gooey. The sauce, incredibly flavorful sauce. Oh, we've been Sling Gang here. They're playing Luris, right? Yeah, they're playing Luris. I think I want to hold on to Munitions Expert. Let's bin Sling Gang. Do I have any animated emote ideas to share? No, I haven't even messed with my own yet. I'm just gonna play Ignoble, get an attack in. Let's see. I don't add banned words very often. Oh, here we are.
Oh shit, what up?
And there we go. Illuminati is now a banned word, because I am sick of that joke. Done. Bam! Hey, Louis Rat, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 31 months. Reminder, if you attempt to get around a banned words filter, I'll not take it very well either. So, don't recommend doing that. Hey, Gunmetal BLM, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 2 months there. First one, 24-hour ban. Next one's gonna be longer. It takes a lot of clicks to do longer than 24 hours, too. Probably just becomes a permanent deal. Sponsor's name is not an intentional pun. It was made by someone named Lou. Lou Malnati. Italian name. Hell yeah, Captain Slams. Highly recommend.
Oh shit.
So we can Arbinger for Matron or Ringleader here. We're gonna attempt to Munitions Expert. They only have one card left. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Arbinger. What flavored pizza did I have today? I had the sausage. I don't generally order sausage unless it's from like an artisanal pizza place. If it's like high quality stuff. Fast food sausage pizza like tends to be kind of bland and flavorless, and that doesn't do it for me. But Lou's sausage is exceptional. I agree, tier 4 name. Very sweet. It comes with something to cook it in, Mikujin. Yeah, it comes with the tin that you can cook it in the stove. The instructions say to like wipe out the condensation in the tin and then like lightly oil it. I used a little bit of light tasting olive oil. Nice, Croast. That sounds like a fantastic ritual. Abso-fucking-lutely not, Pupsky Fritz. It's mostly just racial slurs. It's like the worst list of names you could imagine. So we could expert this Scourge. I feel like I'm just supposed to play Ringleader here. Yeah, I do not recommend trying to test the banned words filter. Just be a decent human being, and you don't have to think about it. Normally I would not ban a word like Illuminati, but I'm also less patient now than I was at the start of the stream. Did I use a pizza stone? I did not. No, I just used the tin they shipped it in, and it cooked really well. The next time, I kind of want to experiment with the grill, though. It might be harder because it's a deep dish pizza. But I've had really good luck making other pizzas from frozen on the grill. So they didn't put a Luris in hand, and they didn't bring back Cruxa. So what the fuck's going on over there? I think they know that I have munitions expert, so maybe they're trying to play around that. With like a removal spell or something. Yeah, maybe they just, like, forgot about Cruxa. It seems hard to forget about Cruxa and Luris. I don't know. Looks like Crux is coming to play. I think I just been the Matron. And then we go Kiki and give the clone munitions expert. And we'll be able to clear the Cruxa. And then we can attack for 6 here. What size are the pizzas? I had half of one for my meal right at the start of the stream. And I was very full, and I'm still full. And I'm a pretty big dude. Do we try Chalice? Do we jam Chalice against them? Let's try the Chalice out. Let's try the Chalice plan. I wonder if I'm supposed to cut all the Prospectors. Then only Slinging Lieutenant works with the Grumgully combo. Chalice does turn off my own Fatal Pushes. Maybe that's too awkward. Yeah, maybe I'll try it on the play. Or on, yeah, on the play, but not the draw. Fatal Push seems pretty important. Do I want Tarfire? Hey, Crispy, thanks for the 200 bits. How do I feel about humans? I think humans are solid. I haven't played them myself, but they looked fine watching other streamers play them. Play one? Oh, just a single Chalice? Could do that. Plague Engineer is not a card I want to bring in against their deck. It's not a Goblin. We don't hit it off Ringleader. The only thing I'm really thinking about now is like whether I want the one of Tarfire. There's a tutorable answer to Luris, but we do have these Munitions Expert. Munitions Expert's probably going to be able to answer a Luris, huh? Yeah, let's jam this. Has Grumgully been good? Grumgully enables a whole nother combo to the deck. And does win its fair share of games. You worried about Plague Engineer from them? When they're revealing Luris? Is that really a card you're worried about? Hey Cedric, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Hope your stream was dope. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, CFIP's in the house. So one of the issues with this hand is that if they answer the Ignoble Hierarch, we can't actually cast the Fatal Push, but they took the Fatal Push anyway. I think a lot of our draw is going to come down to like how many Matrons and Ringleaders we managed to draw to grind through all of the removal. The Snoop combo. I'll go through both the combos really quick. It won't take very long. With Conspicuous Snoop, it gains the abilities of the cards on top of your library. So you play Bogart Arbinger, which is ordinarily like not a card worth playing, but because it facilitates a turn 3 kill, it's worth playing in this deck. So you have turn 2 Snoop, turn 3 Arbinger, get KG on the top. Then you have the Snoop copy itself until you've got enough Snoops in play to kill them. And then your last Snoop, while it's still untapped, then you copy the Bogart Arbinger that's in play, put Slinging on top of your deck, then you sack all the Snoops. So you don't have, so all of them are tapped, so you can't attack with them. Unless you make them on the end of the opponent's turn or whatever. Which I have had to do before, but usually it's pretty straightforward. The Grumgully combo. We're not playing Grumgully just to be like a weird lord. We're playing Grumgully because it plays very well with Persist cards. We've got Murderous Redcap and Putrid Goblin here. And then if you pair them with a sack outlet, either Prospector or Slinging, that is also an infinite combo. So the nice thing about the Grumgully combo is that it doesn't require attacking at all. So Snoop, if you play it, if it's summoning sick, like say it's in the late game and you have all the mana in the world and you just resolve the Ringleader and you can do whatever you want, right? You can't really win with Snoop unless you have a way of giving it haste. Whereas Grumgully, you can just like combo right there. Anyway, those are the advantages of the two combos. It's very hard to win with the Grumgully on like turn 3. Matron's a great draw here. Just gonna go get Ringleader with it.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Malagor TV, thanks for the 8 months. You appreciate what a genuine and nice person I am? Well, thanks, Malagor. I don't always feel like the nicest person alive, but I do appreciate the kind sentiment and you supporting my stream and stuff. Try not to suck too bad.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Jimekis, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 14 months there. You feel like 2 mana Suspend 2 is good for a tutor in Modern? Well, what if you draw that card after turn 2? What if you're in a situation where the opponent stripped your hand and you need to top deck a relevant card and you top deck something that doesn't do anything for 2 turns? It doesn't sound good to me. We can disagree. And that's what I'm gonna do. That doesn't sound good. Other people disagree. Other people like it. It's fine. I don't really have anything else to add. Kind of hard to give in my 2 cents there. We could just like repeat the same points over and over. Would you like that? Again. I'm worried about these ring-a-dink attacks. Just like pecking in for like 1 or 2 damage. It might just like make it easier for them to play Death Shadow. I think I'm just gonna pass here. Right now they're not applying any pressure. And I think that's good for me. Hell yeah, Croast. Yeah, that's a really good point. The Patreon, so like I love, like, however people want to support me is fucking awesome and incredible. And I love you all. But if you're worried very specifically about, like having your dollar work further, getting the most support bang for your buck, the Patreon does give a higher percentage to Twitch streamers than like Twitch does. So it's worth knowing about. They also have a few other methods of payment, which is kind of cool. So I had someone message me and say they liked that I set it up because they didn't like what Twitch accepts as payment or whatever, and they prefer paying with Patreon. That's cool. I also want to have like more polls and like put up actual content on the Patreon. And there's a few things that I offer there. Like if you want to see me play a deck through a league, there's a level for that and stuff. A few other ways of interacting.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey DCM Dame, thanks for the sub, thanks for the 54 months. If someone wants to send me a check, that's totally fine, Took Jake. I don't use checks myself, but they're extremely easy to cash. I don't even, the bank that I use doesn't even have a location in the town that I live in. And it just doesn't matter at all. Banks with their fancy apps. You can just scan something in. You want to send me a giant oversized check for like a $5 subscription or whatever? I think taking 3 here is okay. Yeah, let's take 3. Your bank doesn't even accept paper checks anymore, just the scan. Amazing. Welcome to the future. Oh shit. I just got a fucking new baller ass Patreon right now. Literally right now. Someone subbed. The plug worked! The plug worked! Phrasing. Hell yeah, Mr. Fleshy. Yeah, the Rhythm of the Wild deck was really fun.
Oh shit, what up?
Hail Fenno, thanks for gifting a sub to Wally. Congrats, Wally. Patreon integration with Discord. Yeah. I don't know. The Twitch sub room in the Discord doesn't like see a ton of use. So I imagine a Patreon room would get even less. Hell yeah, Quest. Rhythm does have really fun design. Nice, like, little bit of nostalgia there, too. Right now we're in a spot where we have enough mana that there's a lot of top decks in the deck that can just, like, explode with value. More ringleaders, more matrons. I do remember messing around with Sundial of the Infinite. I do not remember winning very much, but I did mess around with it. What's up, DC? This is not Goblin's bidding. Just Goblin combo.
Oh shit, what up?
Fuck, huh? Hey, Vivid X Creek, thanks for the sub, thanks for sharing that prime. Yeah, also known as Gombo.
If I can, if I could build you up,
Yeah, we were just talking about that balloon.
don't break me down, break me down. If I fall, then would you lift me up? Would you lift me up?
Still could, though, Edmonton. Game's still got some play to it, hum. We have a lot of live draws. If all lands had cycle, I do not think Magic would be a better game, no. I like that Magic has decisions in deck building. Like right now, there's a lot of lands that cycle in different ways, and you can play with them, but they all have like a downside, and you have to factor that in. Yes.
Build you up, don't break me down, break me down. If I fall, then would you?
Alright, Ring Leader, you got some work to do here, friend.
Would you lift me up?
Okay.
Oh shit, what up? Oh shit, what up?
So I don't want the Snoop to be exposed to discard, but I don't really want to play it here either. And have it exposed to removal. So I don't know. They've already played 2 Thoughtseize. What do we think their last card is? I don't think I'm playing Snoop here, Olaf player. I think I'm playing double munitions expert.
Tired of those goddamn nightmares? We'll say goodbye to bad dreams with
Possibly I should be attacking.
having a shitty day at work. The dream pill.
Supplier triggering isn't that big of a deal here. It does help them find Titan.
Ask your doctor if the dream pill is right for you. Because it is.
Should I block one? Let's go ahead and block one. It's possible this munitions expert is bad. We do get to apply some nice pressure here. I'm gonna leave Vile on 3. Yeah, sorry, I thought I already updated Stream Decker. I'll get there in a sec.
Oh shit, what up?
This game's almost over, I think, one way or the other. Hey, 11 billion, thanks to the 17 months. Brutal. Drawing redundant Vile next turn. Hell yeah, GTHD. Strong agree. So I'm running out the redundant ignoble hierarch with the idea that like they could give a Death Shadow haste, right? Might need jumpers. Oh, there's Lumel Naughties in Phoenix? Interesting. They're spreading from Chicago. We are playing Goblin combo. I guess the opponent's thinking if they have a line to win here. Doesn't seem likely. So for them to survive this turn, they do need to have a removal spell as the last card. They could have. Well, they wouldn't have enough mana for all that in Mesrath. Because it takes 2 mana to Fame and 2 mana for the double strike thing. Excuse me. So they're gonna live at 1 here. So they almost need like the double striking card if it's a card that's in their deck even. My experience with Pyre of Heroes is that it's very clunky in a deck that already has like a lot of nice tutoring. I had someone boarded in Stony Silence against me when I was playing a Pyre build too, and I was like, no, this is rancid. Like, if your opponent's bringing in, like, anti-artifact cards, like Ancient Grudge to hit your Aether Vials or whatever, you want it to be, like, incorrect for them, not correct. When spots are so tight. And obviously you can't reveal Pyre to, like, a Ringleader. I like Ringleader a lot. I like maximizing for it. Cool. I'm actually out of water, so I'm gonna take a quick break. Don't forget Stream Decker. Good fucking call. I like how it took me multiple reminders. It's hard, right? Like, you get reminded about something, but then you're, like, in the game, you have to, like, refocus. You really just have to focus on Magic. Captain Yassarian with the 24 months saying, dang, 24 months. Yeah, almost 2 years. So close. I grabbed myself some gin on the way back down. This seems like a great night for some gin. Delicious mixed beverage. Ah, fuck. I say ah, fuck because, like, it's not like we have a fast combo hand. We're probably just gonna die to Amulet here. We'll see. I have tried Roku Jin. Oh, are they just missing their land drop? Maybe we got a chance. Okay, to Arbinger or to Grumgully, which makes more sense here. We can upkeep the Arbinger if we want to tutor for something specific. We can also Violin the Grumgully next turn. There's no way for us to get the combo. We would need to have 2 pieces in hand, and we only have 1 piece in hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Grumgully. Attacks for slightly more. I wouldn't joke about a sponsorship, Dazed. I like all kinds of pizza, Mr. Bodingles. So this is going to grab either... We want to grab a Goblin that we can play and play with the Munitions Expert so we can get this Dryad off the board. So I think you either want Putrid Goblin or Skirt Prospector, because both of those will help enable a Grumgully combo. Let's see, there's 3 sack outlets and 3 persist cards. I guess I'll grab the Putrid Goblin. And if we bring Leader into Sling Gang, we'll have the win. Snoop does not set up a win next turn, unless we get, like, lucky, right? I'm not 100% the Putrid is better. The Putrid line also has to get a little lucky. But it certainly feels like I have more outs, right? Like I can Matron for something to sack if we draw Matron. But the Vial is ticking up to 4. So Snoop wouldn't quite get there, I don't think. They did not attack with the Arboreal Grazer. We attacked with the Grumgully and they blocked. Alright, Ringleader. Got a little bit of work to do here. This doesn't... I mean, unless we're attacking for lethal. This doesn't quite get us there. Oh yeah, it does, because the Kiki-Jiki can copy the Matron. Cool. Yeah, we're good here. was thinking Kikijiki copy Ringleader, but that's obviously worse than copying the Matron. We just need that one more piece of the combo. Yeah, we're just getting red cap. If we were short a black man, I would have played the forest from hand. Cool. A little lucky that they had a slower draw. Worked out, huh? One Rune Blaster. Could play Chalice on 0, just to like Meddling Mage for Pact. Not quite good enough, Goblin Trashmaster seems like an extremely slow way to answer Vile. I don't know if it's good enough. I don't think it is.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Rivioli takes the sub, takes the 43 months there. Yeah, they knew about the Kiki, because we found it out the Ringleader. So they assume that I'm playing a Murderous Red Cap, and obviously I'm going to in this list. And they know that I have the win there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have Ringleader. This might be a matchup where you just like don't have time for Ringleader. Fatal Push for Dryad's like kind of a thing, but if we're Fatal Pushing Dryad, then I don't know what our 2-mana Goblin, the Domes things, is doing, right? Yeah, Crater Maker is at least a Goblin. Just don't really like it on the draw. On the play, like you can turn 1 Ignoble Hierarch, turn 2 Crater Maker Pop. I also love Ignoble Hierarch Peach. Jesus fuck. Do you keep this 6? Do you go to 5? Let's go to 5. So Zand is it's a turn 3 kill, assuming no disruption. We may not get a turn 3, of course. And we might not draw lands, because we do need those. But at least this hand has like a chance, right? Whereas the first 2 hands didn't really. Obviously not Wildlife Guy.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Peacemint, thanks for the sub, thanks for 14 months. Yes, Ignoble Hierarch is my favorite card I got to spoil. I believe I said so. A lot. So Conspicuous Snoop only gets the activated abilities from Kiki-Jiki. Doesn't get the haste ability. Which means that when my opponent plays a Primeval Titan this turn, they get to win. Yeah, right? Yeah, Rage Forger is not very expensive. The 1-mana tutor that the deck is playing is actually like a $3 card. Kind of funny. People love their elementals. Play around it. Well, I mean, if you get prime time here, you're just Valakut killing the opponent's goblins. There's not like a lot to think about. They're activating the Saga. I have no idea what's going on over there. But I don't feel dead, so that's a good sign. We need like 22 goblins to drain them out. I think this is enough. Yeah, looks like plenty, hum. I kind of want to leave another black floating, just in case they have something weird. We used to have plenty, right? I need to like save targets or something. Sweet. So we got a little lucky. I feel like we got a little lucky in both those games. Avoiding the Amulet Titan nut draw. Hell yeah, sick combos. How's the night going? Night's going great. Thanks, Assboat. We haven't been doing like a ton of winning tonight. We had a couple. Had a couple leagues that were busterooskies, but we tried out some new tech. Played a little bit of mono red Phoenix, which was actually like pretty good at recurring Phoenixes. But we got destroyed anyway. And then we played some Reanimator, which had like a lot of close matchups, but still had a losing league. A lot of close matches. Anyway. And now we're jamming some Goblins. Oh yeah, I mean, I've played a lot of Dominaria Limited, Assboat. I'd be surprised if I had like a hard losing streak in that format. Modern, like I've obviously played a ton of Modern too, but I'm also like experimenting with different shit. And Modern leagues, constructed leagues in general, like you're not guaranteed what you're going to play against. So you can play like drastically different matchups and have drastically different leagues. Matchups are a thing in Limited too. But the fact that people have to like draft well and then build their deck well means that there's like other factors in Limited. So matchups matter, but they matter less because there's those other skills being tested. In Modern's a format where, like, a lot of the matchups are really polarizing, too. In Limited, it's very rare to have a matchup that's, like, 90-10 or something like that. But that happens all the time. Constructed. This track's a little wub-wubby for me right now. Yeah, so if you draft a really good deck in Limited, like you might go 7-0 one league and then 6-3 the next league or something like that, or even like 4-3 if you have like a bad run and stuff. But the same exact Modern deck can like 5-0 and then 0-4. We just snoop here. Future Goblin would get in front of the Ragavan, which is kind of nice. The issue with running out Future Goblin to get in front of Ragavan is the Stoneforge Mystic can just activate and put in Cauldron Complete and apply pressure that way. So I think I just gotta try and combo. Just gotta try and get something rolling. I've been really enjoying Modern, Assboat, with the new Modern Horizons 2 cards. There's a ton of new tools. A ton of new tools and toys to fuck around with. New stuff to find out. I have not faced any black-green food tonight, no. We even played against Doomwink, and he was playing humans. that's funny. Snoop has a Ignoble Hierarch Mana Gnome.
I win! I'm the wiener!
I think I like this track. Usually I'm not a fan of like the pop style vocals. This track kind of works for me. Splinter Goblin, I like it. Okay, so Tarfire is the tutorable answer to their shit. Expert seems okay. Expert actually might be slow on the draw. Yeah, let's cut a Vial. Cut a Prospector. Maybe cut a Grumgully. Yeah, let's leave it at 2 or 3 experts. Because we're bringing in the 1 mana disruption. Yeah, let's go down to 1 Grumgully. Will I ever stream Not Magic the Gathering? I've streamed Not Magic the Gathering a few times. It's fun. The last time I did it was for the Baldur's Gate 3 Early Access. And there's a solid chance... I mean, I will stream that whole game when it comes out. But there's a solid chance I do a KOTOR stream in between now and then. Just marathon it. Take a couple days. It's been a while since I played that one. Might be fun. Baldur's Gate 3 did get delayed, but it was very expected with the COVID business and stuff. Should be early next year. The opponent is on Jeskai Stoneblade with Ragavan. Yeah, I'll fuck with this. Ragavan is once again going to be connecting. I do not play Zelda, no. I wonder if I should be playing around Blood Moon here, because I didn't at all. Yeah, Ragavan's great. Now, do we replay Vial or do we want Putrid Goblin is the next question. I think we replay the Vial. No, I pretty much just always play Vial, Picharita. I think you'd have to have a very specific sequence. before playing Ignoble Overvile made sense. Well, you'd need to have like a Grumgully combo draw or something. Or maybe you're keeping a one-lander with the Snoop combo, and then you want to play the Ignoble Hierarch to make sure that you can play Snoop on 2. So we could cast Sling Gang, which I don't hate. Or Putrid Goblin. I kind of like saving the Putrid Goblin as something to do with Vile next turn. I also don't know how many counters they have for Goblin Matron. That might be another one that I want to save for Vile. Prismatic End answers Ignoble Hierarch 2 Lyserg. You're not making sense there. Ooh, or do I want Tire Fire? And then we Vile in the Putrid Goblin. I feel like that's a little bit better. Maybe I shouldn't be playing Matron. I should just be casting this red cap, right? Fuck, I should just be playing this goddamn red cap. What's wrong with me? Well, Matron could find an answer to the Stoneforge Mystic. What a good use of this card. Oh man, I wish there was something this Murderous Red Cap could do. Then I could save my sweet Matron. God damn it. God damn it, meme. Yorion Elementals? I have not played Yorion Elementals. Sling Gang's kind of cute here because we could cast it and then serve all. And then whatever they block, we get to sack and deny them life gain. Trash Poison is sideboard. I didn't bring it in against my Stoneforge Mystic opponent because I'm super smart. We could just go get a Munitions Expert and pop the Germ here. Probably what I'm supposed to be doing. Sling Gang is not quite lethal, but it would be advancing the board better. You're saying Sling Gang is lethal? 1, 2, 3... Or it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. That would put them to 9. We would sack the Putrid Goblin. So it'd be 4 damage, plus 2 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Yeah, I guess it would be. And they've already used 2 bolts. I think that's a valid reason to go get Sling Gang. But if they have a path or a bolt, that line no longer works, because then they just hit the sling gang. Munitions expert might be safer, I guess the downside of munitions expert is they could just play something and equip the battle skull next turn, and then that'll brick me. Alright, I'll go for this. Oh yeah, Unholy Diver? Yeah. Yeah, big shout out to Mana Traders for sponsoring the stream. Link to them in the stream description if you want to check them out. Nice. If we're in blocks here already, then that means we're just good. Yay. Yay, Goblins, yay. Yeah, that could make sense, Heisenberg. The Batter Skull definitely made sense. With them getting sort of Feast and Famine. Feast and Famine being like their third worst equipment against me. The last time we played Goblins, we went 4-1. So, about this well. Yeah, I mean, they could block the 2/2, but whatever they block, they're still dead. Doesn't really matter. Matchups. We faced Amulet, and you just saw Jeskai Stoneblade. There's one other deck. Death Shadow. Red-Black Death Shadow. I feel like our Red-Black Death Shadow opponent played a little passively in the matchup. I think we were still favored with how like our draws lined up and stuff, but I think it could have been closer. Am I liking Ignoble? Oh, Ignoble's really good in this deck. The deck like needed a good 1-drop, and now we have a good 1-drop, so hard to complain, Lurse matchup. Oh, burn. Just straight burn, I don't know when the next time I'll play a Battle Wits deck is. I don't have time to play, like, all the decks that I already have on the docket. Like, I want to play more Elementals, and I want to play more of that Vindicate control deck. So it's hard for me to plan for stuff that's, like, not even on my radar right now, right? Modern Marathon? I mean, I have been playing a ton of Modern. Tomorrow, Modern Cube comes back, and I usually do a decent amount of Cube. And then I also want to get a Legacy stream in one of these days. There's a few different Legacy decks that I think are really sweet. And then I think I'll let my Patreon vote on like the remainder decks. Like I have a couple of decks that I want to play, and then I'll give the Patreon some options. Sling Gang's such a great hit. Does the ringleader serve is the next question. I think no. I think we chill on it. I have not Eric Virgo. That's a great idea though. Love that idea. Yeah, every matchup's tough. Fancy Fish. Every matchup in the world is always tough. None of them are winnable ever. That's how Magic works, I guess. So we can expert the Eidolon and run out a couple of things, but then we drop to 8, or maybe even 7 if we fetch to play 2 things out. We could also just play Sling Gang here. Gain a little bit of life. Like, I think this game looks close, and we run the draw. So I think that should tell you how I feel about the matchup, even if we do end up losing this game. Do not think it's that unwinnable or unlosable. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to 8 here. And then hopefully we live long enough to cast this Sling Gang. And we could fetch and play Ignoble, but I think the 1 damage could matter. Like Boros Charm plus a 3 damage spell. Kills you from 7. They just have 3 burn spells here. Oh, nope, it's Lava Spike Pass. We're still in it, folks. Awesome. Fetching for Searing Blaze. They are. That's a bummer. Maybe I should have attacked first. Do I sack Ignoble Hierarch is the only real question. I think I do. If their plan is to cast Luris, I think we're in a pretty good spot. The plan was not to cast Luris. We are not in a pretty good spot. Fuck.
Hello?
Yep. Dang. Yeah, if they play Luris there to rebuy Eidolon, with the Eidolon on the stack, when munitions expert the Luris and untap, and then the expert's a 2/2 from the Grumgully. We untap Kikijiki, copy the expert. Don't take any damage from Eidolon because Kikijiki costs 5, and then like swing for the win. They got it though. GG close. Cut a Kikijiki. Yeah, rip the Tenome. The fetch for Ignoble Hierarch. Well, if we don't fetch for Ignoble Hierarch, then I don't like sack the first Ignoble Hierarch, right? So sacking the Ignoble Hierarch was just like paying for the fetch, basically, with a decision tree on that one turn. I don't think I want Chalice of the Void and Fatal Push in my deck. So I don't think I'm bringing in Fatal Push. As good as it can be. I'm gonna leave all 4 Vials in. Even though they can be awkward to draw if you have a Chalice in play or whatever. This Vial matches up well against Eidolon at least. Awesome. And just need some gas, huh? Nice. Hello, gas. Interesting. Okay. I think I should go get Ringleader. There's no need for us to keep Vial on 1. We have Cavern of Souls in play. So if we draw 1 drop, we still resolve it through our own Chalice. Here we're going to leave the Vial on too, but because we have a use for it. How important are caverns? Well, I wouldn't want to sideboard Chalice if I didn't have caverns. But that's the main thing.
Shit, what up?
Obviously, if you're not working on a budget, you would cut Unclaimed Territory before you cut Cavern of Souls. But like, cutting one of them, it does actually make some of the sideboard cards better. Like, if you add more fetches and stuff. Then you have more black sources for Fatal Push, that sort of thing. So it's not all downside. Hey, Secondary, thanks for the sub, at least 8 months. Certainly play a budget version of this deck and still do some winning. To see what my draw is going to be before they decide to kill the Snoop. Maybe not. So we could just go get the tutor to the top of your library goblin. But I think there's a really good chance, like if they're going to kill something, they're going to kill Snoop. So I think I'm just going to go grab another ringleader. We could also grab Sling Gang and like give us a little bit of a life buffer here. I think I'd rather grab ringleader. So I'm not playing the Goblin Reveal land because it's worse than Unclaimed Territory and Cavern of Souls, right? Because those are tri-lands for goblins. Anyway. I have played Auntie's Hovel as well before. Have they seen the combo yet? They're aware of the combo. They probably wouldn't board in Sanctifier if they weren't aware of like the persist combo, and if they're aware of the persist combo, they're certainly aware of Snoop combo. Persist combo is Grum Gully with persist creatures. Sweet. Well, fuck,
Oh shit, what up?
kind of regretting not getting Sling Gang, but like, we get a Sling Gang and those are my next draws. Probably losing that game anyway. Now we're dead to a Bolt. But we can jump one of these. But odds are they just like have a 3 damage spell for us. It would be nice if they drew something that got countered by Chalice. Hey, Ulyanov, thanks for gifting a sub to Ginkgo6. Congrats, Ginkgo. And the Chalice on one was a literal dead draw. Everything they played cost 2 or 3 mana. Unfortunate. Good evening, Ulinov. Good evening, everybody. Skewer costs 3 mana, Heisenberg. Did not stop a skewer. So this is probably the blue-black version of the cookbook deck. Well, there's I had a build of that roughed out, but I never actually like played a league. And then before I got a chance to play it, other people had like already refined the deck. Already had a thing going. Yeah, don't shave, Kiam. That helps. The second one, Peach. They didn't board out all of their 1-drops. You don't board out your Swift Spears and all that shit. Even if you expect your opponent to have some chalices, you don't do that. You might bring in some, like, some anti-artifact stuff. But you don't board out your 1-drops. Yeah, I think we just lose to this Asmo with double cookbook. I think it's gonna be hard because we don't have like Vial going and stuff. I think it's gonna be hard to get enough goblins to actually like, kill the Asmo. Our removal spell is Munitions Expert, right? Which requires us to have some goblins in play. Maybe if we draw another 1-drop here. Or like a second Munitions Expert. I guess second Munitions Expert doesn't really do anything because we have that forest. Yeah, this was the main thing that like my version of the deck didn't have. I didn't think of Thought Monitor. It's like obviously nutty. So here, even if I could kill the Asmo to like give me a chance of comboing or whatever, like at this point they probably just even found a second one. Yeah, so we can kill Emery, but not Asmo. Play the Hierarch, play the Expert, but they've got a food, so if we tried to kill Asmo, they would just kill one of our... They would just like kill the Ignoble or whatever, and it would only deal 2 damage. Leyline's good against Emery and their and the Asmo engine. It's worth bringing in, I think. And I'm bringing in a whole lot of non-goblin cards, so I'm actually gonna cut Vials, as much as I was like bemoaning the lack of one in my last draw. Pot Expert might be too many. Asmo does play very well, or does fit the Burn Willows plus Punishing Fire realm. Only it's like more powerful than that combo because your mana investment is so much lower. And you're not dealing 2 damage to something, you're dealing 6 damage to something, and you have a 3/3. So it's... And you're churning out a bunch of artifacts for artifact and food synergies. So it's actually like much more powerful than Punishing Fires, and then like it punishes your opponents for having creatures in a very similar way. It just like kills them over and over and over again. So I would not unban Punishing Fires in Modern. I don't think it adds much to a format that's good. Like I actually enjoy playing Punishing Fires, but it is like kind of a miserable combo. And Asmo is very similar, but God, I don't know if I keep this. No ley lines here, but we do have the turn 1 Ignoble. This hand's good against like a fast Emery, and it's like terrible against a fast Asmo, which is probably more likely, Yeah, I actually prefer the gameplay of Urza's Saga like much more than the gameplay of Asmo. I feel like Asmo is like trash against some decks and just like destroys a whole bunch of other decks all on its lonesome. Where while Urza's Saga is very good, like most decks can beat it or be beaten by it. I prefer that kind of powerful card more. The same would be like a very good hand in an unknown matchup. I'm gonna maul. It was just like a much worse version of the same shit. Do we take one more mulligan looking for Leyline? I feel like Leyline's great. I'm gonna take one more. Yeah, right? Saga, like, revitalized a whole bunch of old decks that were, like, kind of part of Modern's identity, right? All the artifact-based decks. I really enjoyed that part of Saga. The only thing that I don't like about Saga is that it made Amulet, like, slightly better, but Amulet's still beatable. A lot of other decks got boosts too. I do not think Tron's officially dead. I've played against it like semi-recently. Yeah, a lot of Tron hate got introduced, and there's a lot of other powerful stuff that people are trying out. Ringleader. I guess I play this. My opener would have been like really good against this draw that the opponent has. That's just like a bunch of shitty removal spells. My opener of like Mana Dork into Ringleader. Instead I like mulled really hard for Leyline. And they just have like a grip of removal spells. We didn't find Leyline anyway. That is the risk, right? That is the risk reward there. Snoop around. Ooh, sup ringleader.
Just keep breathing. Just keep breathing now. Don't run away.
Nah, I think I prefer Fatal Push. The only reason we would play Feed the Swarm over a card like Fatal Push when there's Prowess and Death Shadow in the meta is if Enchantress became more popular. Because Feed the Swarm's like kind of funny against Enchantress. Like it actually answers some things. But I don't think Enchantress is quite popular enough to justify it. We could Ringleader and then with the trigger on the stack, copy it. Let's start by copying Snoop a bunch. Okay. And the activation fizzles because it does target. So I'm just gonna say top and I'm just gonna Ringleader all this shit to my hand. I think that seems totally fine. We do only have the one Kiki-Jiki, so there's some merit to like putting the Kiki-Jiki on the bottom. Oh, do I not? Can I not choose? Put all Goblin cards revealed. Oh, okay, fair enough. I'm like sitting here like, do I bottom the Kiki-Jiki actually? No, you don't. That's not what the card says, Caleb, you idiot. You've hit 2 Kikis off of Ringleader? That's funny. We do have another combo. A non-Snoop combo. And they are at fucking 10, so... One of the reasons I'm willing to... I think we Snoop plus Expert, right? Well, they could have 2... They could have Aether Gust for me. Let's lead on Expert, actually. And then if they have Aether Gust, I can Fatal Push their Asmo. I like my reasoning for leading on the Expert instead of playing the Snoop first. But that is the benefit of leading on Snoop, right? Is that there might be a Munitions Expert on top of your library, and then you're up a card. You can F6 and then F3 Turtle Power, especially if you're trying to bait someone into a play. We can cast on our upkeep, you're not wrong. Seems like a thing we might want to do too.
Oh shit, what up?
Hey, Wild Island appeared, thanks to the sub. We just serve in, huh? They're at 6 here. I wish I had Tarfire in my deck right now. also making gobs of food over there. I think the Dimir version looks better to me on paper, Mr. M. The cool thing about the green-black version is that you're getting more Asmos more consistently, so if your opponent's deck loses to Asmo, like you've got another 4 with the tutor for Asmo card. The cool thing about what my opponent's deck is doing is that they get to play really powerful cards like Thought Monitor, and Urza, and Emery. Another second of food, sure. Which means that I think you beat more decks that don't care about Asmo, because like the rest of their shell is also powerful. Like the green-black deck is just making some trolls or whatever, and a lot of decks don't care about that and don't care about Asmo. So both decks are great. Both decks are powerful. But I slightly prefer the blue-black version. Even you're also asking someone who like hasn't played a ton of the deck, right? Like I've played the green-black version like once, and I haven't played the blue-black version at all. You don't get how Asmo is good. It's a 1-mana 3/3 that tutors for a thing that lets them kill your creatures over and over and over again. Do you get how Punishing Fire is good? So they have enough mana to sack 2 food and go up to 10. Let's play this Kiki Jiki. What if you just kill it? Well then, what if they just have another Asmo, right? For one, Underworld Cookbook can rebuy Asmo. And for 2, they usually have like some amount of redundancy. So they're good at drawing like multiple Asmos. The blue-black version is playing a lot of card draw with those Thought Monitors. The green-black version is playing 8 Asmos. Because again, they can tutor for it with the green card that I was mentioning earlier. Yeah, and like that's another point too, is that like even if you have the removal spell for the Asmo, they might have also just wiped your board. Yeah, we boarded out the second Kiki Jiki to make room for our sideboard cards. Well, we managed to win on our Mold of 5 on the play. Largely because the opponent kept like a very disruptive hand, as opposed to a hand that made Asmo quickly. I think they had Asmo, but they were just like lacking a discard outlet for a lot of that game, which gave us a lot of time. Fuck. I'm gonna keep this. I think. You love keeping these hands? I mean, we just need like a green source. We did board out our vials, so we have a few less hits than we normally might. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 17. We have 17 green sources for Ignoble. If we just draw like a couple of the other lands to play Harbingers, we'll be okay too. Come on, deck. Come on, deck! Draw forest. We do have a forest. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. No. All right, it's your turn. Hey, turn one Tibalt. Stop that. Stop that. Them binning cards kind of implies that they've got a affinity for artifacts thing. Yeah, so I'm worried about losing to Thought Monitors and Urza, the other part of their deck. Please, deck. Okay, here we go. So we could play Snoop and potentially just win next turn. I think I'm supposed to play the Ignoble Hierarch. If we get 2 Snoops down, we can win through Aether Spellbomb. The combo. One issue with Munitions Expert on the Thought Monitor is that they can bounce it with Spellbomb, but maybe that's okay if they do. We make them do that on their end of turn. Yeah, let's just pass here. Are they gonna do the Spellbomb trick here? They were thinking about it. They have 1 card left in hand. Looks like it's a good one. Fuck. I think we bottom. Oh, they thought they could replay it, but now they don't have the spellbomb to play. And they need to tap that mana. Nice. Ooh, and if we didn't land, well, we knew what we were going to draw. We knew the top card of our library was. Also, Conspicuous Snoop can't be Summoning Sick for the combo. So no.
Tell me that you love me, keep me guessing, and whisper that you want me so bad. Got me thinking the weekend lasts forever. I blink and you're gone. And why'd you have to fool me like that? Fool me like that. Why'd you have to fool me like that? Fool me like that.
Probably a bad fatal push.
Going bottom circles, tripping over hurdles, looking for the answer in the spots we used to go to. And now it's all but over, and every breath is cold. Look over my shoulder, now I see what I fell into. Now I see that you show me fake love that I couldn't see wasn't you. Left me with these memories.
So we had like 15 of these things.
Now I'm missing somebody I knew, and I know.
Yay! So it's back-to-back 4-1s with Goblins. Not too shabby, huh? Deck performing decently. Pretty decent. Oh, even went on some multi-5s. But we did not get the trophy. I haven't trophied yet this season. A lot of 4-1s. No trophy. You like how the combo uses fewer clicks than Twin? Yeah. Comboing on Moto got so much better when they gave you like the save every targets and stuff. Yeah, 4-1's a great record. Positive. How does the combo kill the opponent? Well, once you have enough goblins, once you have as many goblins as their life total, the last Snoop doesn't copy itself, it copies the Harbinger. And you put Sling Gang on top of your library, and you sack all your things. Because the Snoop gets the Sling Gang ability. We did not get a 5-0 with 12 Hawk. I think we went 4-1 with 12 Hawk.